Shoshie, and I don't have my mic on. It is Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. Hello, good afternoon. I like to say hi to Kazia and Late Crasher. Hello, good afternoon again. We're building minis today. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I opened up from Big Child Creatives, which is really awesome of them to send me stuff. Good morning, or good evening, Mixed Minis, or good afternoon for me. Good to see you in chat. I want to show you real quick of some of the stuff I have so you can, hey, Trakaroth. Takaroth, there we go. I got to read it. Hello, and everyone else, and 30 Studio. Yay, good evening. Okay, I'm going to flip cameras. We're going to look at all these coolness stuff that I have. This is actually not from Big Child. This is from Scale 75, and this was a gift to me from them. There's one of my channel sponsors. So what is this chick's name? Fallen Frontiers Despair. I'm guessing that's her name. Despair. She's pretty cool looking. Very sci-fi. I don't paint sci-fi very much. So this will be, and I think it would be a great non-metallic metal bust to try. It's pretty simple. Not a lot of details, actually, just mostly non-metallic metal. So it'd be interesting to see how that turns out. I'm gonna build all these. We will be, you know, you're thinking about the vampire bust. We are going to be doing more painting of her. Like I said, I'm going to get the PDF out at the end of the month. And this one is, I'm going to make this for Mike. This is Spirit of the Sky, and she is a pilot. We showed this off on stream. I'm not quite sure how she goes together, but she's got two possible heads. One is more of like a cutesy anime head, like this. See her? How cute is that? Camera looks really sharp today, so it's a great day to watch stuff. And then here's the head that's on the box. And I swear, this looks like more of a male face to me. Look at this. But there is no way. I mean, I guess you could be, you know, that's not a male torso. But yeah, I think that's a male face if you ask me. But I think once you put on, like, there's some side hair. I think this is, no, that's a belt. There's hair right here. Maybe once this goes on and kind of hides the side of her face. Also, you can do a lot with paint. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that changes things quite a bit. So maybe we'll put that on and see what that looks like. All right, so I have that. That's Spirit of the Sky. RG Bauer, how are you? How is the weather in South Africa? Is it getting cool? Or does it get cool? Or no, you're in the southern hemisphere, aren't you? Is it getting warm? Is it getting summer? Super Sarah, Get Girl Games, hello. 30 says looking forward to seeing Big Child minis. It'll help you work out what you want to pledge for the Kickstarter. Awesome. Yeah, there is a Kickstarter going on. So this is not a bust, but this is one of the minis that is a character mini that they have. She's a curvaceous orc lady, mage girl. Love her. I love her figure. Super cute. And look at this awesome, cool water. It ended up breaking on me, but I was able to repair it with Bondic, which is awesome because it just glued everything right back together. I think, yep, we got it all together. This is this water. Hey, Nunez and Amberden, that's a lot of pieces. Yeah, this is a orc lady. There's like these Asian orcs from Jade Empire, I think is what the name of that Kickstarter's for. Yeah, something like that. And then Teviston just subscribed with a subscription. Twitch baby, yay, 9 months. You and Super Sarah had your Twitch baby. Kazia loves that one. Let's write down subscribers up here. And for the count, we dipped quite low. So I don't know if we're going to make our emote goal, because we need, we have 183 sub points out of 225. So in order to get that next emote, we have to have quite a few subscribers or a few new Twitch Prime, because remember, it's 1 point for a tier 1 subscriber, 2 points for a tier 2 subscriber, 2T, and 6 points for a tier 3. There we go. So we could get a couple of those and we would get right back up to our goal. So, and like I said, we'll be giving away a painted mini when we reach that for goal for sure. Might even give away this dude. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That'd be a big goal. Let's put him together and build him. Well, before I do that, we got one more to show you. This one is Ironheart, and I really like her. She doesn't have a ton of pieces, which is nice. But look at this. I don't know if you can see this texture. There's she's also got 2 heads as well. She has that head and this head. They're both, no, maybe I lied. She just has 1 head. They're both awesome and gorgeous. And so she's holding a sword. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? All right. I think we're going to build this orc dude first, or at least clean him. And we'll sit and chat, and I can talk about Dragonfall Con, which I went to this weekend. Whoa, where do I know? So what happens, Amberden, is that people will subscribe with their Twitch Prime, or they'll, like, usually it's the Twitch Prime, and they may not resub, so that, you know, it's kind of like a wave. So, you know, sometimes people will resub, and you know, it'll come back. It's like you dip. It depends on what day they sign up in the month and when it lapses or when they resub. So that kind of thing. But the points, I believe, are for new subscribers. So if you resub, thank you so much, BTSKDII. It's now following. We got a new follower. Let's write down our new followers. Let's see. We'll put this one over here. Ooh, I got all these minis on my desk. BTSKDII. We really appreciate new followers like you guys. I really do. Laser Pingu, hello. How are you? Artie Wolf says, hey, me and class on vacay, but at your parents, you're here. That's awesome. Do I have con cold? You know, I think I have allergies. I ate a lot, so I'm gluten intolerant, and if I eat like a dairy and a lot of gluten and stuff, I will get stuffy, and I honestly think that's what happened. So I don't have a cold though. It's just either allergies or stuffiness from eating bad food. Twitch Prime doesn't tell you when it expires. Yeah. Why does yours say no? I know this is Artie Wolf. I see your name. Yeah, don't worry. We can see it fine. All right, so I'm going to be cleaning mold lines. I've got all kinds of goodness. I found my flexi file and a couple of these awesome sanding strips for the flexi file. So I'll hopefully, this one is a really fine one. This one is a little bit more rough. And this one is probably the most rough. Okay, good. So, you're well, no work until Friday. Is it like a public holiday for you? Wait, no work until Friday? What's going on that you're off a whole week? I'm gonna take glasses off so I can take a look to see if I can find any mold lines. There shouldn't be. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. You see this part of his cloak broke off right there. So that's the first thing I think I'm going to work on, is to try to repair that. I've got some green stuff right here that I got from Gale Force 9. And I'm gonna go ahead and make myself, I should get a glass fiber pen. No, you're right, I should. I just haven't gotten around to it, Amberden. You showed me that glass fiber pen, and I love that idea. I definitely want to get something like that. Let me write that down. Maybe I'll remember to buy it. Glass fiber pen. There, now I won't forget. I have to write things down. The resin seems a little brittle. I don't know if it is or not, but I feel like this broke and then it broke on my watch. I don't think they sent me that broken. Although who knows? I mean, pretty sure it's not. It's possible, but I don't think so. All right. So you want these even. This is a little bit, obviously a little bit bigger piece of yellow. So I'm going to take some of this yellow out. You guys were coaching me on my green stuff last time, and they were like, it needs to be really even. Those are about even. I think they need to take out a little bit more yellow. Green stuff, am I feeling okay? I'm not going to be, yeah. I need to make a new, like, little piece of this cloak. Sooner or later, I'll buy one just to stop you reminding, yes. There's a word for you, Amberden, in Yiddish. It's called, it's like somebody who pesters, and the word is nudge. N-U-D-J-E or N-O-O-D-G-E, a nudge. A nudnik. Hey, Elric, how are you? You saw me at Dragonfall. Awesome. Which one were you? Because remember how I told you how I need a little poke, a reminder of who you are. Okay, so that, I'm going to let this, it's awfully soft right now. I'm going to let this cure just a smidge. It shouldn't take too long. Somebody remind me to check my green stuff while that cures. Remember, like you're making, look at that. That is completely green. I don't need to stretch it out anymore. Oh, old man from Elric's Hobbies. Yes, I do remember. Yes, that's awesome. It's good to see you. And Laser Pengu says, nope, I work 50% because that's all my body can handle. Last week, I had to work more because of loss of staff. Oh, I completely understand, Laser. It's like the spoon theory, where you have only so many spoons, and you have to save spoons if you work extra, right? Or your down spoons, rather. I want to show you. I really think of the Citadel tools, this one is probably the best one for the money. They're all kind of expensive, but I really do like this one. It's not sharp like an X-Acto, but this edge is nice, and it's really good for scraping mold lines. Amberden says, my thrice cursed damned internet provider should be hung, quartered, tarred and feathered, finely boiled. Oh, that's funny. Your internet provider's giving you issues. All right, taking glasses off because I'm having trouble seeing anything. I'm looking, oh, I found some kind of, this would be a good place. So I want to show you, speaking of cool tools, this is the Flexi file. And I got to take this out. I'm going to put the strip through, wait, it needs to be up like this. You put the strip through. No, the other way. Okay. Now I can put this on the file holder, or on this little U-shaped aluminum thing. Ah. I'm hoping this will work. I got this from Albion Alloys, right? Okay, and then this one goes on this side. You flex it a little bit. See, now you can flex it to make that. And there's a little, see that? I can file and sand his wrist, there was a little, what you call it? Little mold line right in there. And I don't think I filed it at all. Let's try something else. All right, glasses are back on to read chat. You guys are awesome. Does it? Yeah, it really flexes. So let me show you one more time. Let me show you with this new strip. So I'll put this on here. Okay. And then when I want to squeeze, I'll squeeze, and that will, see, that gives you some, like that. And then I want to have it more tense. So for instance, see that? Or I can make it flex, and then it's sort of gonna round both sides, right? So it's really handy. I really enjoy it. It's fun too. It's fun to use. All right, so I have this. This is a Flexi File Flex Pad from the same company. They sent me a whole bunch of stuff. It was really awesome. So I still have, I gotta find the right tool for this job though. Probably this one. There we go. That's better. Now let's take a peek at it. Yeah, that's much, much better. So when I judged the painting competition at Dragonfall Con, and I really got to see what, like, the other two judges are, like, one of them is a Slayer Sword winner, Jeff Harrison Bowden, and the other one, I think he might be a Slayer Sword winner too, Tom Ailes Jr. the third or something like that, the third, and they picked things apart, and I was not as strict of a judge as they were, so it was weird. I don't know, you know. I'm wondering if I maybe shouldn't be the best judge, because I don't get super technical about stuff. Some things I think are style choices, so I take that into account, and I don't necessarily assume that, you know, one person's style is wrong or anything like that. I don't see hardly any mold lines on this. I mean, it's really, really smooth. That's amazing. You know you're a professional mini painter when you have more tools for your mini than you have tools for your garden shed. Yes, exactly. I do have a lot of tools. This is not even all of them. I have lots of, I have this one also. This is also by Albion Allies. I have more, I have some mini files like this. Holy cow. I've got more clippers like that. All right. Okay, so like I said, I don't see, I'm going to use, let's get this out. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, so now this is nice and firm. And I do have, this is something that Patrick Keith taught me. He is the head sculptor for Bombshell Minis. This one has a bunch of little defects in it, so I need to get, this one is better. This one is smooth. And he said you could also use, like there, like something plastic like this. And let's see, maybe I could use the side of this as to roll this out. I'm trying not to get fingerprints on it is what I don't want. That was one thing that the guys really picked apart, was fingerprints on the model. Okay, and then you take this, and hopefully I can flip this up. Maybe not. Boy, it sticks. Okay, so maybe that's not the best. I do have, hold on, I have a product. Well, I guess I lost it. I had some, like, it's like sculptor's Vaseline, and it was really great for picking up green stuff just like this. All right, so that's not gonna work at all. All right, let's try this again. Maybe don't stick it. Okay, water is apparently supposed to be good for making it not stick. So let me see if I've got some water handy. Yes, I do. A little bit, there we go. A little bit of water in my fingers. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Slave 1D just subscribed. Green stuff is toxic, but Soylent green stuff isn't. According to Snapple. See that? And now we got water on our hands. Snapple. What does Snapple have to do with the green Slave 1? And thank you so much for subscribing 4 months in a row. It's amazing. All right, let's put a little water on here. See if I can. All right, so there we go. Now, this is one of those tricky things. Hopefully I can make this happen. I have a couple sculpting tools with me too. Genuine Vision, how are you? We're attempting to repair a broken mini with green stuff, which may or may not be successful. Getting it off my tools. I see, and I know I'm supposed to keep the tools wet. Try a lip salve stick. That's true. I do have that upstairs, but I have to run upstairs to get it. All right, I'm gonna see if I can cut this. Okay. It's cheaper than Vaseline. See, and I got the Vaseline even from Green Stuff World. It came, they sent it to me. There we go. Try to get this wet. Slowly working. I've got this tool also. Moving it on. My main thing is I just didn't want it to look broken. Kuzadan, oh my gosh. Don't let this distract you from the fact that if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. You're so funny. There. That is all I need to do. Right? That looks fine. That looks good. Happy little sculpted stuff now. I'm not going to mess with it anymore because I do see a fingerprint. Hang on. Let's make sure there's no fingerprints with the water. All right. That's good. And then let's put a little Rogalock. Thank you so much for the subscription. And we're going to do a little bit of like one of these little bowls. Like that. So it all goes together. All right, I'm going to leave that completely alone. Because that needs to cure without me touching it for like probably a few hours, right? Meanwhile, can't get the blue stuff off my desk. All right, I have the baggie. You just use petroleum jelly and hello. Katie Pull, how are you? All right, I'm going to write down Kuzadan and Slave 1D because I think I missed both of you on my subscribing list here. My goodness, here's water everywhere now. There we go. All right, Kuzadan and Slave 1D. And I think, did we get everybody else? Teviston, who I totally forgot as well. There you go. Okay, so that that was successful. Now, wait, we got to put this away too. Okay. I like to keep the green stuff and the yellow stuff, or the blue stuff and the yellow stuff in separate pouches because they will cure each other if they're allowed to mix at all. All right, let's look. We've got some shoulder pads. Let's see if I can clip these off with my clippers. You're fine? Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, here we go. I like to look at the side. I'm clipping so I don't accidentally clip something I don't want clipped. And this side as well. Let's do it like this. There. That looks good. That can get thrown away. And then we scrape it, scrape it, scrape it. That's why you hate GW's green stuff? Is because it cures together? Yeah. It cures in the pot, doesn't it? Turns into like mud. You can like kind of reconstitute it with a little water, a little bit. All right, let's see if a little bile action will work on this. What did I miss? I missed something that Genuine said, didn't I? Hold on. Ah, he said evening. Good, good, good. Their green stuff strips? Oh, wow. All right, so there is like no mold lines. I guess there's the one on the inside, but that's it. So that's all I need to do to that. That's nice. All right, so same thing on this side. Let's see if I can trim this with my X-Acto. And then, uh-oh. Did I break a little piece? I did. See right there. Now, do I have extra green stuff? I do. Yes. Little tiny bit. All right, so that's gonna go, oh, that's crazy amount, too much. You mean the rolls of green stuff instead of the tubes of it? Yeah, the rolls, there we go. Let's move that around. This is the most I've ever dealt with like modeling recently. Wait. What's going on? This needs to be a semicircle. There we go. Wait, no. There. Just needs to hide that. There we go. See? I fixed it. It's tiny. Right there. But these are like, I just found out, like little things like this will break your competition piece. If you, like, if there's somebody else who has a better piece that they spent more time. So one of the categories that people entered into this competition All three of the top scorers had, like, of the painting aspect, had some kind of mold line or a gap. So we decided not for that category. We didn't deal with that, but that's the kind of thing you really want to, like, make sure to take care of. Take care of dealing with all of your mold lines and everything before. Wait, oh, I was going to do this. I want to show you guys what I'm going to do. So with all of these pieces, I'm going to airbrush prime. They don't keep them separate, so in the middle, oh yeah, Laser Pingu, somebody else does that too. It was a privateer press, puts them in the middle, and then it's partly cured. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So I've got these little dowel rods. I've got some different sizes. So there's like a large, a medium, and a small. You can see the sizes, and I'm going to use these small ones for the lighter pieces. And I know I have super glue here. Here we go. I like super glue Loctite Professional. I really do. And I'm just going to put a dab of super glue on the end of this. Milliput works great. Oh, slipped. Now, because I'm super impatient, I have some of this Insta-Set, because also my super glue is a little bit old. A brand new bottle of super glue, you won't need to wait for it to set. I'll just put a drop of that on, and that should do it. Yep, boom. Now I can go ahead, and I have some of this. This is like foam for flowers, and I can put the whole project on this foam block. So that way it's all together. Yeah, I separate. When they come together like that on the same strip, I'll separate them out and I'll put them in bags. In much. And then I'll put them in like individual blister packs as well. A little bit more of this. Yeah, it does. The Insta-Set smells good. I like it. Hi, Lady and Nate. Wait, Lady Nate Hawk. Is that how I say it? Lady Hawk was one of my favorite movies when I was younger. All right, so that goes into the foam as well. Now what we have over here, we've got his head and a pipe and an arm. So, Vallejo 20 milliliter putty, which comes in a tube with a narrow applicator nozzles, great for small gaps. I have some of that, Amberden. I don't know where it is, but I have some of it somewhere. I got it in Germany because I don't know why. I bought it in Battlefield Berlin. There we go. It's pretty smooth. And I'll go ahead and rough up. Let me see if I can glue this on now. Might be a good idea to do that. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So we're gonna put some glues. That's another thing you gotta be very careful about is how you apply your super glue. You wanna make sure that if you put it on, aw, J Crud, thank you for the cheer. That is awesome. Getting on that leaderboard today. There's his arm. Just like that. You want to make sure none of your super glue is going to show. Right? There we go. That's perfect. Because if it does, the judges will find it. Find a way to hide it if you find some on a competition piece. What? Steve Amy, Texas, taking the lead. Thank you for the cheer. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Who's gonna be number 3? Is one of these two guys gonna get knocked down? Okay, and then this We can maybe put all 3 of these. I feel like I should do them separate. The head and the head should be separate from the other pieces. Okay. Clip, clip, clip. And I think he's going to have some kind of, yep, he's got a beard. So I'm going to go ahead and sand that a little bit. Kazia, taking the 3rd. Thank you so much. I like to have my leaderboard all filled up. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Good night, RJ Bauer. Have a good week. The battle has started. Is it a cheer off? Nighthawk. Oh, Lady Nighthawk. Yes, now I see. Called Florist Oasis. Awesome. Oh, that's true. Thank you so much, Ash Ken Lane. I got it at Michael's. Let's look at how he goes together. Okay, so I'm not gonna, oh wait, he's got, okay, I see how it is. He's got this beard thing already on his chest. That's, so maybe I should glue it on. All right, I need a little advice from you guys. Should I glue on his face now and his pipe in his hand? Or should I sub-assemble it? Because the hair is not, it's like all attached to his, and then he's got another hair piece, I think, on here that gets braided down, and maybe, I think it gets, maybe that goes somewhere else. Oh, that goes to this tassel down here. There's some cool pieces on this. Kind of think, what do you guys think? Sub-assemble? Katie pulls to sub-assemble. Anybody else think I should do that? Or do you think I should glue it on? Face? Yeah, there's nothing obscuring it. Pipe? Nah. Okay, so pipe will sub-assemble. Face, we can put it on. That's true. It doesn't look like you get much from sub-assembling. I would attach. Sub-assemble. The pipe is probably fragile. So, okay, so I'm going to sub-assemble the pipe and I'll glue on the head. I think that was good advice. Just a little bit of glue. Oh, I want to put a little bit right here too. Just a smidge. So that way that is filled. There's a little gap there. Okay. Put the head on and sub-assemble the rest. Yeah. Oh, blue tack prime. No, that's a good idea too. That we can blue tack prime the sub-assembled pieces. All right, look, there's a gap on his head. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to fill it with Bondic because I love my Bondic. This will also reinforce my super glue that's already there. So whoever hasn't seen Bondic before, you're about to be amazed. Okay, so I got that little bit of liquid plastic on there, and then I shine the light on it. And it only needs to cure for 4 seconds. And then it is ready to go. Okay. Game changer. Bondic is life. Hello, wie geht es dir? Kondomaniak. And I know I totally butchered the German of that. But greetings. Mein Deutsch ist noch nicht sehr gut. Okay. More Bondic. You got yours a couple weeks ago? It is lovely. I love it. It is good for the organic gaps. Sehr gut, danke. Ah, good. All right. I think we got it. That's all. Those are all filled now. Now you can sand Bondic, remember? And I can also think I can smooth it a little bit. All right, that's good enough. How cool is this orc? Look at all the texture. Look at all that texture. And it's gonna look so cool. Oh, I wanna make sure not to get mess that up with fingerprints. And also stupid lines that I don't want on there. Here, where's my smoother thingy? I have a smoother thingy. This is it. It's a little wet. There we go. That works. Okay. All right, the rest we will sub-assemble because I don't want to mess with that. I really just want to let that cure. What was the stuff on Kickstarter? Was that the... Yes, this was on Kickstarter, this Bondic. Takaroth, it was. I got the little... what do you call it? The little... It's like a little gun of the light bends around. So you're putting... It's kind of like a little gun, like where you've got the product down here and then the light up here, and you can kind of cure and bond at the same time. Not quite at the same time, but good enough. This is a big child sculpt, yes. This is one of their Kickstarter rewards. So if you want to get in on their Kickstarter, I don't have the link to it, but if maybe one of my mods can hunt that down, we can post their Kickstarter link. And we'll get out a dowel rod to put the hand on. And then once I glue that on, I can look for mold lines. You want to paint one? My really good friend, his name is Jose Palomares Nunez. Jose Manuel Palomares Nunez, and he is the owner of Big Child Creatives. There we go. We got the pipe on, and I'll put that in the oasis. There we go. And then he's got these pieces and these pieces, and that's all that is left. Which this is like the scabbard, and this is like the back of his neck piece, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You fixed the end of a resin cape the other day with Bondic, just filled in the area. It was a much smaller figure though. Yeah, that's why I love Bondic. I mean, you could technically make, you could maybe make a piece. Like let's say if you took, this one is not smooth, well maybe this side is, but if you could make a small, yeah, you could make a small piece and then glue it on. Watch. Where's my light? There it is. So like, let's say I want to smooth that out just a smidge. Okay. And then I can shine the light on it. Kind of bubbled up on me a little bit. Well, it kind of like, yeah, but it worked. Ooh, that's hot. Let's do this side. It does have a chemical reaction, so it does get warm. And then you can peel that off, right? And maybe make lenses or gems, or you could do different stuff, you know, with that. You could make that into, you know, that piece of cape that you're missing, right? I like that. Would have been better on putty instead of doing it with your finger. That's great. All right, that's good. There, like I said, there's almost no mold lines. I see a little one right over here. Let's see if I can take glasses off and look at it. It's very, very slight. But remember what I said about if there's a mold line, they're gonna find it if it's a competition piece. Even on the side here, there's little tiny ones. So that means I need to look all the way around. I remember talking to an artist once, and they said they just go around the whole mini just in case anyway, you know, because it's just better. All right, we got it. So I taught 3 classes. I taught a new class this weekend. I taught faces and eyes, and that one went really well. I'd not taught that one before, but it was pretty nice. We used, what did we use? Reaper Minis, I think. Here is a dowel rod. Ay. I'm trying to get one of the little ones out. There we go. Nope, that's not a little one. There we go. All right. Should I see if I can glue that on the end there? I'll try. Let's see. It might not stick, or it might jump, might crack off. What did you guys do this weekend? Did anybody else besides me and that one other guy go to Dragonfall Con? Is there anybody in here who met me? Here we go. I always like to try to screw that back on just in case. Okay. Last big piece anyway here. See if we can use the scraper. Try to scrape it. That's not working. Anybody go see any movies? I'm hoping there's some good movies coming out soon. I think that's the top. We'll leave that on there. I can't tell. It's not anywhere else, so I'm going to scrape it. There we go. Now, there's mold lines. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's some on the side there. You went to the new V&A Museum in Dundee. What does V&A mean? Is that like a veterans thing? Sorry if I'm ignorant of that. I like museums, though. Captain Ahab is fertig. Fertig. He is actually fertig. Nein, ein bisschen schwer. Ein bisschen, I think so. Sorry, again, like, I have to think in German. I think you asked me if Captain Ahab is easy, or maybe finished. He is finished. Do you guys want to see him? Hold on. Where did he go? I think I put him in my box. Hold on one second, I'll find him. Yeah. There he is. How's that? He really wasn't too difficult. This part is a little bit hard. The gun is a little bit hard. The rest was not difficult. For me, anyway. Captain Ahab. Yes, it is nice. I really enjoyed painting him. He needs something in his little pipe, I think, and maybe a little texture on his scarf. And I think he's almost done. I don't know if you can see his eyes too well. Box level. Well, almost that. We did copy Julio Cabos's box art. So, also, look. Gartenschwäger. Really enjoyed painting these. These guys are done. And here's the back. He's holding him. And this is called I Don't Want to Go to School. He's crying. So, yeah, I really enjoyed painting this. So those are the two busts we've been doing. And then this is not a bust, but we have several busts here that we're going to build as well. We got to get all the mold lines. See, this is nice because you can just go in here and scrape. It's not as fun as painting, but it's really necessary, like especially if you're gonna think about getting into competition painting. This is really important to work on. Judges are very, very, very picky about mold lines. Okay. Now, got another one of these guys. Here we go. I don't want to use all my... Here, I'm going to break this one in half. There we go. Ah, thank you so much, Sarah, for linking the Big Child Kickstarter. I appreciate that. Hey, the Honored First, how are you? Been a little while, huh? A little bit of accelerator. Oh, thank you so much, everybody, for complimenting the two busts. I really appreciate it. Okay, I've got more stuff set up. And then this piece can get thrown. I like to throw away these big sprue pieces as I'm working because I will have a bad habit. Spear just subscribed. Thank you so much. I believe that is a new, nope, that is 9 months. Another Twitch baby. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for Spear. Spear 1959. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, your continued support, everybody, really means so much to me. You guys keep me coming back for sure. There we go. It's a little bitty sword. Oh, back is completely flat. That's funny. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be. I guess suspension of disbelief. That looks good. Yeah, I've been busy. We went to Dragonfall. I went to Dragonfall Con this weekend, and it went really well. There's a little hole right here, which I'm going to fill with the Bondic because, you know, it's one of those things where you don't know if it's supposed to be there or not, but if a judge saw it, they'd be like, they didn't fill that little hole. The Bondic will fill it in a heartbeat, and I won't need to worry about it again. There we go. Awesome. And then there's the back. Let's get one of these pieces. I'm going to put it, oh, that's the wrong side. Put it right here. Just going to hold it for a minute. Try to let that cure. Hopefully this won't fall off. Okay. I really do like this foam. It does leave a little bit, can you see this? Leave a little bit of crud, but mostly it's good. You must have a Twitch crash. I don't know that word. Tell me what that means. Twitch crash? I feel silly. I don't know what it means. There we go. No, this is a gun, and I would say we need to drill out the hole in there so that, and I want to show you a trick for gun barrels. Make a little X right there, right there. That sort of didn't work. Here we go. Let me try it like this. All right. And then in the middle, you can kind of drill out like this, make a starter hole. And then I'll show you what I've got. Another tool. Wait, where is it? There it is. Oh, nursery, kindergarten? Twitch nursery. Oh, I don't have a thing. This is really cool. So this is a drill. And I gotta find a drill bit now. A Twitch nursery. That's true. I don't have a drill bit. Hold on, let me see. Here's some. There we go, we'll use this one. Slagbaum, how are you? Shoshie's Minis. I use a big flat block of wood with pre-drilled holes to hold your sub-assemblies once they're mounted on dowels. I find the weight makes it more stable and less likely to be knocked down than light. That is an excellent idea. I don't happen to have a wood block, but I think I might make one. I'm going to write that down too, Amberden. So Amberden, I'm going to give you some points here in a second for giving me some really good ideas. let's see, wooden block, 4 dowels. I like that idea a lot. And how many dowels do you typically put in your, how many holes do you put in your dowel? And Ashcad says, pin vise, the drill is the hole maker piece. Yes, pin vise, that's what it's called. All right, so then put that right there. And it should work when I just push this down. There we go. And then I can go in here with this and drill this out. Just scrape this out a little bit. This is the kind of thing that modelers get really picky about. They do this kind of thing. See that? And I can go in here again. Now it has a little realism to it, doesn't it? That already looks automatically better. Whenever you do that, you just stab your fingers. The trick is to aim for the plastic. Yes, that is true. Okay, I think we're good. That looks really nice to me. Make sure to smooth that out. Let's see if I have I need a round, here we go. This is perfect. A round file to kind of go around the edge here to smooth it out so it doesn't have a sharp. There we go. Now we can look for mold lines. Drill the pipe bowl. Oh, you're right. Where's the pipe? The pipe already has, how much more should we drill it? I guess we should just, let's try it. We're gonna make our little X to try to start our hole. No, that was an amazing idea. Who said that? Amberden said that. Good idea. Amberden, I need to give you points. We're gonna give you some good points because you've been giving me all kinds of ideas. Wait. So one of the things I do in this chat, if you guys haven't been here before, is I reward my chatters when they come up with good ideas for me to use. Or helps us like educate us in other ways. There we go. So 15 stars go to Amberden for each, because he gave me 3 different ideas. You have scars to prove it. All right, I'm gonna check on the top. There's definitely a mold line up here. There's not one on this side. There's a little one over here, but I think, scrape it a little bit. Okay, now how am I going to, oh, there's a little piece of braid right there. I feel like maybe I need to glue this one on him. Question is, where does it even go? Not there. All right, if you were, hold on, I see something. Where would this go if you were a gun? He's got a whole bunch of pistols over here. I see some more mold lines too. I need to get rid of those. Hold on a second. Very, very slight, tiny mold lines. All right, now let me look at chat because I know you guys have good ideas on when this pistol goes. Check Kickstarter art. Yep, that's a good idea. Gone pesky mold lines. Let me go check the Kickstarter art. I don't have the reference art, but I know that they do on the Kickstarter. So let me check. Who posted the Kickstarter? Hold on, here it is. Super Sarah posted it. And I just have to go. His name is the Dragon King. And, okay, I found out where it goes. It does go right there where I thought it was, right over here. Right in between. So that means we need to subassemble it because look, if I put it on there, it will be obscuring it. So we'll subassemble. But that means I can put the dowel right about there. Okay. Who was the one who had the idea to go look at the Kickstarter art? Because I want to give you guys some points. Slag Bomb, you get 5 points for helping me. Oh, I found a reference picture. It's small, though. There we go. It was a little bitty picture, but I could see where the pistol went. And hopefully I can get this to stick. Shoshie's Minis is turning into Oprah. Yeah, we had that discussion the other day because I like giving out stuff. You get 5 points and you get 5 points. Exactly. We should have a giveaway sometime soon. There we go. Bah, ha ha ha. We should have a giveaway using points because I know some of you guys have been amassing a bunch. All right, let's look at this pipe again. We need to drill out the hole there. There we go. See the little hole? And now I'm gonna take this and just carve around the edge to widen that. I don't want to break off that X-Acto blade in there, which I'm good at doing. I think I just did a little bit. Okay. That's good enough. What do you guys think? Tell me, be truthful. Think it needs to be any bigger? Make sure at least the lip is even. I think you definitely need something in the pipe for sure. Like a little flame. Maybe we could give him like a little Bondic flame. Pipes have a thick bottom. Yeah, but I'm not going to get... Oh my gosh. All right. I'll try to cut this out more. You wouldn't make it bigger? Okay. Now I kind of have to. Hang on. Okay. That's big enough. So, can you see it? There you go. Now you can see it, sorta. Bondic flame or small cotton ball. Yeah, exactly. Cool. All right, put that back in the reservoir. Okay, now this is like a little tassel. I'm gonna look at the reference for where the tassel goes. Tassel goes on the end of his sword, which would be like right here. That will pop off if we glue that on now. So I think we should sub-assemble that as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of the sprue off with it so that way I can affix it to the sprue instead of, we'll do it like this, instead of gluing the actual tassel and having a chance of that messing up. Does that make sense? Let me read you guys what it says about the Dragon King. There's like a little narrative here. Hold on. I gotta see if I can fix this on here. Let's try this. There we go. Do a little bit more glue. That's better. There, now if I cut that off, it's okay because it's not actually attached to the tassel. Well, here's what it says about the Dragon King. We can throw this away. And all we have left is these little bands of strips of cloth. Everything changed when the corruption of the jade loomed over the wealthy lands of the kingdom. Not even the former emperor could see the danger of usurpers coming. However, that was a different time. Now, Zhao Kang, the famous and bloodthirsty emperor of the Jade lands, reigns with an iron fist over submitted people, twisting their fates to his whim. No one can understand the hidden truth behind the strange sword that he wields. They can only remember that the beginning of the downfall clashed with the exact moment when Zhao took the sword from the dead hands of his powerful opponent in the northern lands. He is greatly feared, and in softly spoken whispers, people refer to him as the Dragon King. Ooh, I like that. I got chills. That sounds cool, doesn't it? All right, so this, I think I will also keep on the sprue. There's no reason to take those off because they will just get lost if I do. There we go. And we'll just put this right there. And then this. You could use a tiny thread of cotton wool to stimulate smoke, maybe touched with a little Bondic to strengthen. I think that's a great idea. I like that idea a lot. Slagbaum had that idea as well. And the Amberden says, I found that the tip of some of your really small jeweler's screwdrivers are great for working on something like cleaning out the bowl, not as fragile as the tip of an X-Acto blade. Yeah, I agree with that. Just a glow of OSL would be cool for the pipe. I agree with that as well. All right, so there we go. We've got all the pieces set up and ready to airbrush. And then I'm going to go ahead and put him on a piece as well. And I think he might need a pin. Let's see if I can put one of these big pieces on. That might be good enough. And so the reason why we put him on dowels is and pins so as we can manipulate this. I put the panda on too, and I think that worked out really well. Let me see if I can do that with this guy. Zhao Kang. Let's go whole hog. Surface mount LEDs, sponsored by Razer. Yeah. A little bit of Instaset. There we go. Let's do a second dowel on the second foot. And then I can use, there we go. So I find that that is nice to be able to hold it with two. Kind of gives me the same workability, but I've got a little bit of extra something to hold him with. All right, we put him in the, there, he is ready to go. I'm going to set him over by my airbrush station in 1 second. All right, next one, shall we work on, I'm gonna let you guys pick. We've got pilot, cool sci-fi chick, warrior, and female orc mage. What do you guys want to see built next? We got 4. We could build them all. We might have time to build them all. What do you guys think? Pilot, warrior, robot, orc, sword maiden. Okay, we got 1 vote for sword maiden, 1 vote for mage. Hello, Miss Half Damage. We got another vote for warrior. Sneaky Tiny Small. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. 2 months in a row. Sneaky, did you get the bust that I sent you? I sent her the, what was her name? Boudica. There was a Boudica bust. Sword Maiden. Okay, so I think Sword Maiden is winning right now. We got 2 votes for orc. Okay, we'll do the orc next. Boy, this smells like resin for sure. I want to show you something. See this? Look at this. I'm going to show you how to fix this. Okay? All right, I can get this over here. Let's look for the mold lines. You stay away from their you must stay away from their Kickstarter. Must stop buying minis and paint them. You didn't arrive yet. You got the Athena bust yesterday at SMC. Awesome. Well, it'll come soon. It's just got to go through customs, I bet. All right, I see a mold line here, but it probably won't end up showing up much because it's going to be hidden by her armor, but I want to get rid of it anyway, just in case. So tell me about SMC. How was it? It looks so amazing. Did anybody else here go? I'm seeing some spots that need a little Bondic on the ends of her hair. So for instance, like right here. I want to build this up. So I'm adding like smaller and smaller pointy layers. Oh, I'm seeing mold lines in her hair. This is really important to get rid of. I just dropped the cap to my Bondic. Let me check chat. Did I just see? We saw some hypes. Haha. It was great. It was much bigger than you thought. And you also got one of the 10 Kingfishers by Robot Rocket. Met Monkey, Ragaro, and a lot more. That's awesome. That's so cool. Spear didn't go, but World Mini Expo is tempting me. I am going to be trying to go to World Mini Expo, Spear, so I want you to go so I can meet all my European friends. I am already saving for Model World Expo in 2020 at Eindhoven. I'm hoping. I'm excited to go to the Netherlands. I've never been there. You'll see there's just a smidge of a mold line in here. Here's another one. There's a bunch of mold lines over here I'm seeing. You know what we could try to do is just put a little Bondic over them and hide them. That's tempting. Let's try that. Let's try just Bondic over, ooh. See this blob right here? There we go. I think I got, oh, there, I got it. For a second, I thought I cured the end of my Bondic thingamagig. There's little spots in here where there were like 3D supports. I'm gonna have to go in here and kick all those out. So all the way up here, there's a little mold line up here. Little one right there. I think I got everything. Let me check chat. Ah! When and where is World Mini Expo? It's in Eindhoven in 2020 in July. It's July 4th in the Netherlands. And any of you guys going in England to MCM? Is MCM this weekend? I don't know anything about that either. She has, I just noticed, she has a sprue on her head. What is that? Does that fit? There we go. Yes, right there. That does fit down in there. Okay. So, thinking that I should glue that on. Yeah, I think I will. Where is my glue? I just had it just a second ago. I have extra glue, I guess. Did I drop it? I don't like it when things disappear off my desk right in front of me like that. That's really weird. Oh, it's underneath my... How did it get under there? There we go. Do you think those will be visible when the mini is assembled? I don't know. I don't want to chance it though, so I'm taking care of it now. Wait, I missed something Sneaky said. You're a huge bird fan. You wanted Athena and the... oh, okay. You get crazy people in the Netherlands. Just Miranda and Pumpkin Pie are good examples. That's funny. Netherlands are awesome. Lived in Rotterdam for 3 years. Wow, I didn't know that. That's so cool. Genuine says, I wish there were some painting classes over here in Ireland. Well, I hope that you're able to make it to Adepticon so we can take some painting classes when you get here. All right, there's a big mold line, or not mold line, gap with her neck here. So I have to cover that, and I have to get, this tube is almost done. Let me try to get some out of here. Nope, it doesn't want to empty. There's still some in there. Woo! All over my shirt now. Not quite, but there we go. Let's see if I can shake it down. Nope. Let me try the other tube. I've got two somewhere. If someone will come to Ottawa, someone will go to... that is true. Someone will go to Ireland. You have to organize a class, Jan. But that is true. I will come to Ireland. You just have to organize it. Although, I don't know if you want to learn from me or not. Okay. Here we go. You mentioned Angel to a different streamer and they were like, who? You asked in the hobby shops in Dublin, odd looks and bemused grins were the responses. That's interesting. So maybe it'll take a little bit of time to work on them. Maybe you have to teach some classes to get them used to the idea. Start up a painting club. I know you don't have time, but you never know. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. That's better. Okay, now I'm gonna look for mold lines and stuff on her other parts, like this. There's a spot right here for like a dowel, and I'm not sure what goes here. Let's see. Nothing. I'm gonna have to work on this down here. I have to cut it. Let's see if I can cut it with the clippers. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that works. There we go. This is what I need the little screwdriver chisel thing for, right? That's what Amberden was talking about. That's what you paint really black so nobody sees it. Try to work on it. Let's see. Do I have something else I could use? Maybe this. Maybe this. Yes. Yes. Good. GW Scraper to the rescue. Perfect. Okay. Looking for other spots. There's some chunks from the supports. Some of this you might have to like kind of recarve a little bit. Did my music stop? Nope, it's still going good. There's some spots right here. I feel like it'd be better to have a little missing texture than have a mold line texture. Yeah, I'm kind of cutting it with my own X-Acto, trying to make, like, recreate the texture that's there. That's not bad. There's a mold line right here. This bust is not as great as the last one was. That orc was really pretty nice. What could we do to rough this up? Guys got some ideas? I doubt that Genuine is your dad, Ash Cataline. Shoshie teaching Genuine. Would Jan get faster, or would he teach Shoshie to slow down and take her time? Probably both. Teach her to emphasize a little more colorfully. Oh, he would teach me to swear, is what he's saying. Throw some putty. Oh, that's a good idea. What? Do we have any left? We do. We have a tiny bit. Oh, it's curing. Let's see if we can throw that in there. Hold on. So, we'll make an impression. We'll make an impression from the putty with on one side. And then we'll lay it on. Okay. Attempt. I don't know if this is going to work. Might not work. That actually might work if we make it thin enough. We have to make it real thin. Try not to touch it and get fingerprints on it. Nope. Try this one more time. I don't know if we're going to make this better or worse. Actually, that's not bad. We just need it. We need the smoother thingy. No! Did you see it rip up? Oh my gosh. And there's junk all over the end of this. Temps. Okay, try this again. Has anybody ever done this before? All right, I'm gonna try. Let's do water. Try to see me make some magic. All right, so that's smooth. Okay. Okay. Now, let's try to make some. How do you think they made this texture in the first place? That seems to be working pretty good. Okay, I'm happy. We did it, haha. I'm a little too amused with myself. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try it again. We need the water again. Sticking right over here. Okay. I'm happy. I think I actually got it to work. A fine brush that is kind of still. Yeah, that's what I need. Well, this is working okay though. I can make this work. You've been taking a lot of classes, Amberden. Do you feel like it's been helping you? Like, what do you, of the classes that you've been taking, what do you feel like you've gotten the most out of? Yeah, what do you feel like you've gotten the most out of? Use a little milliput, mix with water. You can almost paint it on. This is working okay. I'm pretty satisfied so far. I do think that if you're gonna do one of these particular busts for competition, you're gonna need to work on it a little bit, for sure. Okay, glasses are off. There. I feel like now I got to put it everywhere that I carved off some. Yeah, that's too much. And it is cool when you get to see me work on this from start to finish. If I paint this. There we go. Paint it, paint it. Okay. Now we gotta cut the lines in it. Looks good. The people, man, look at this. I found this big old through line. That looks really obvious too. You almost need to recarve the hair here. There's another something or other right here. Okay. Some things are gonna need more green stuff. It's a good thing I had this extra. So that gets stuck on. Water down, get all the fingerprints off. Carve it in there. Almost better, it's better to mold this hair back on and then make it look like it's part of the sculpt. There. That looks pretty good. Right? Getting these extra little pieces off. I'm going to look at chat in just 1 second. That's good. Look at that. You think it's been helping a lot, but what you really need is more time and energy to paint. Trouble is, by the time you get back from work, you're too shattered to paint. As you're type 2 diabetic, I completely understand. You think to date that you learned the most from Andy Wardle's class painting skin. I would love to learn. Andy Wardle's going to come to Adepticon, and I really want to get into one of his classes. You'll have to try Milliput. Oliver Spath. I don't think I've heard of him. I'll have to. Do you have a link to his? Does he have a Facebook page, or how did you find out about him? You must have a really good shop that is good about getting people. All right, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to fix this blade. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna use the hair dryer and I'm gonna bend it while I hair dry it. Okay, so I'm gonna mute. Did you guys see everything blow on my desk? I'm gonna try to do it a different way. All right, let's try this. All right, I'm muting again. Okay, look, I got it really mostly straight now. So that's good. It's not 100%, but it's still cooling. So maybe I can, you can also do, dunk it in hot water. But this seems to work. Hairdryer works really well. Okay. Now, where's her arms? There we go. See, that originally snapped off. I think, let me look at it. Okay, it's gonna be okay. We'll cut this off. Oh, Honor Guard. Okay, I know who that is. I do know that. They are a good painter. Cool, okay. I'm just checking over for other mold lines on her hands, which I'm not seeing any. Okay, I think I got it all. There's a small mold line on there. And I guess I see it on the back too. Okay. So that goes in there. It is still bending. Let me try hair drying that one more time. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it'll work. There we go. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. We need both of her arms because that goes across her chest, I think. Yeah, these are her arms. Give me a sec, I'll check chat. looking for mold lines. Yep, there's definitely mold lines down the side here. But it's more visible on this side. Very faint. I think a little bit of primer would cover that, most of that right up. See, there's a little cut. So that one goes right there. No need to subassemble that piece. Glue. Just end up painting parts of arms I don't need to paint. Let's see if I can clip this. Okay, check and chat. How's the gecko? She's doing really good. Do you guys want to see her? Her name is Peppercorn, and she is a fat-tailed gecko, African fat-tail. We would be waking her up a little bit, so she might be a little bit, but she's super cute. Let me know if you want to see her. It's 4:22. She'll be waking up soon. Yes, please. Okay, I want to show her to you. I'm going to take away some of the sharp things so that she's not close to anything sharp. And I will show her to you guys. Content warning, gecko coming. Okay, I'm going to get her out. Ich habe leopard geckos. Ah. Okay, 1 second. Put my mic back on. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Hot water fixes. There she is. She's so cute. You can't see her real well because she's looking. She's like, what is going on? What does the cat think? The cat is not allowed downstairs, so he's not actually seen her. Yeah, she's very cute and pretty. And she's licking my fingers. She's like, blep, blep. She's really sweet. Blep, did you see that? Aw, thank you. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. She's a good baby. Adorable gecko. Time for me to get going. Okay, you have a good evening, LA Crasher. Let me see if I can. Yeah, she doesn't want to look up. Hold on. There we go. That's better. You can see her better now. All right, I'm going to put her back in her cage. Yeah, her name is Peppercorn. She really is chill. She's hand-tamed. She's 2 years old. We got her from somebody who already owned her. And she's just the sweetest thing. I love her. She likes to hunt. That's probably her favorite thing to do other than sleeping. I have too much work. I'm missing the bleps. I know. Somebody has to go back and make a clip of the, I hope somebody made a clip of the gecko for Sarah. We'll show her again sometime. All right, I'm making sure I got the mini. Oh no, I spilled some water. Hold on one second. Let me move this water out of the way. Luckily, it's just a tiny bit. Thankfully, yay. Okay, good. Not too much. Whew. You need a gecko emote? We do need a gecko emote. A peppercorn emote. She looks like she's made out of velvet, and she feels very soft, too. She's extremely soft. And she's warm, too. She's like, she's definitely not warm-blooded, but she feels, when she's been sitting in her hide a lot, she feels warm to the touch. This arm I am going to sub-assemble, I think. Hold on, let me see. Let's see what happens. This might not work. Rah. Oh, it goes like this. There we go. So that goes there. This goes here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. That looks good. And then this. Nice, awesome, huge blade. I like that. All right, so we're gonna sub-assemble the rest. Have I heard of a painter called Mike Blank? I absolutely have. Are you taking a class from him? That would be really cool. Hi, Lone Wolf. How are you? You missed getting to see Peppercorn. We just had her out. All right. This is, oh, this is like a little base. I see. So this goes down here. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's put this on. I almost threw this away. Now I can throw it away. This is like a base for the, like a little holder for the mini. Comes with its own little thing. That's perfect. Look at that. I see a little ding in the thing there. Got to see Lone Wolf at a Dragonfall Con yesterday. It's always nice to see him. Next time, is she being trained as your assistant? No, she's not. She is not a good fetch person. Fetch. I don't think that'd be good train. She can be trained to come out when we call her. Like but that's about it. There we go. That looks good. So now, I'm hoping we can put this. I'm just gonna put it down here just because I don't know, maybe I should put it there. Let's try it. We can try it. Mr. Snowiak is the island painter. Thank you for the subscription. That is for 2 months in a row, and you're here to stay. Oh, that's so sweet. Awesome. Give me 1 second. I'll write your name down. I'm going to get this glued on first. Where's my... Here it is. Ah! There we go. Fetch gecko needs to happen. That'd be funny. Okay, so that kind of works. There's a little bit imbalanced, so I'm not so sure. Maybe we need another dowel right up under here just to have another thing to hold on. Let's do that. Let's do it on the dowel. There we go. Now you got 2 to hold on to, so that's much better. And we'll do this right here. Perfect. It is time. Give me 1 second. It is time to let's finish gluing these, and then we'll go ahead and find somebody to host. That one's going to be tricky. Nope, that one doesn't want to stay. It's not much not much surface tension there. There we go. Let's try this. There. Well, we got 2 things built. So we can hopefully build some more, or I can build them off stream and we can get back to painting, whatever you guys would like to do. There we go. Definitely need to work on that piece right there. Here we go. We'll put this one, do it right there. Ah! It went flying. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, Ashcan Lane, thank you so much for coming. There we go. Now it's stuck to the paper. There we go. All right, let's look for somebody. Who are we gonna host? Glue on the blade. Is there glue on the blade? No, it's just it's not glue. It's just this accelerator. It will come right off. See? Yeah. No glue. Let's take a peek at who is streaming so we can see. I'm looking for somebody. Oh yeah. Napster is on. Let's see. He's a nice guy. I don't know if he's getting ready to stop or not. Maroon is on. Let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and give it to Maharoon. She's painting a kitty and a pumpkin. I think that'd be great. All right. We will be back on Wednesday today, or Wednesday this week. Here we go. All right. All right, so come back on Wednesdays from 7 to 9. If I'm not still building, then we'll be painting. And I will see you guys then. All right? So let's do Mad Love. I'm going to post this in here so you guys can copy and paste. We're going to raid Maharoon. There we go. Copy and paste that. Or you can use my emotes. And raid. There we go. All right, guys. Same bat channel next week, and I will see you then.